What's up, people? Now we're gonna look at who has the better roster, Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, when it comes to the male superstars. So let's take a look at Monday Night Raw. Currently, the WWE champion on Monday Night Raw is Kevin Owens. And of course, we all know Kevin Owens is very talented. He has been since he's made his debut in the WWE. So he's actually a good choice as champion, even though right now, currently, he has not been booked like a champion should be booked. We have Chris Jericho, who is Kevin Owens' best friend. Chris Jericho is putting in perhaps the best work of his career, or one of the best works of his career. He has been just awesome lately. Even in the ring, he has started to step his game up, because just like a few months ago, he looked like he was slowing down in the ring. And maybe he did lose a step, but he is starting to pick it back up. Definitely getting back to the Jericho that we all know. But when it comes to character work, Chris Jericho just has been awesome. Also on the title scene, we have Seth Rollins. And of course, Seth Rollins was the #1 pick for Monday Night Raw. Definitely did a great job of recovering from his knee injury. Now they're trying to make him into this babyface, this anti-authority babyface, which I don't think is clicking as much as it should be. I don't think they have booked Seth Rollins like a babyface should be booked. He's kind of leaning towards the Super Cena, Super Reigns type of babyface, where he makes jokes, where he can takes like 5, like Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens couldn't beat him. They used chairs, tables, sail, and they still couldn't beat him fair and square. So that's the Superman booking, which got Roman Reigns hated. So now they're using that for Seth Rollins, and it's not clicking as much, but people do like Seth Rollins better in general than they do somebody like Roman Reigns. So he does get his cheers. I just think they have not maximized his babyface potential yet. As a matter of fact, he should have been babyface when he returned from his injury, because the fans were ready to cheer him. But of course, WWE Creative decides to turn him into a heel, which was a major mistake in my opinion, and he is now just recovering. Okay, let's take another look. We got Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw, who I've always said that he was overrated. I've made videos about Finn Balor being overrated. He's injured right now and won't be back until sometime next year. Early next year. But Finn Balor, as far as star power goes, he's popular, no doubt about that. But I still think he's overrated. So I don't consider him to be as big a deal as everybody else seems to make him. I have not seen it in the ring, on the mic. Character, I have not really seen it from Finn Balor. And he has yet really to change my mind. We have, of course, Roman Reigns, the United States champion. We all know, I don't even have to talk about Roman Reigns too much. We all know my feelings are, if you don't know my feelings are about Roman Reigns, I've made videos about it in the past. You can basically look at any wrestling website, any wrestling forum, any wrestling message board, and you can see there's a polarizing opinion about Roman Reigns, similar to what John Cena used to face and still sometimes face. We have Brock Lesnar, who's a part-time star. Suplex City. I'm a huge fan of Brock Lesnar. He's definitely the most legit tough guy in the WWE when it comes to being a fighter. He's the true fighter in the WWE. You don't want to mess with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has been on the road lately. He has been dominating everyone. He has been beating everyone. That includes The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Randy Orton. He has been basically demolishing any and everybody in his path. Of course, he has yet to beat Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but that's another topic for another day. We have guys like Sami Zayn, who's going to fight Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn has definitely been used terribly so far on Monday Night Raw. He has yet to gain any type of real momentum. Maybe that will change at Survivor Series, but it's it has yet to be seen. I guess we will see. But right now, he has not been a major player. He definitely has the talent to be a major player, either on Raw or if he gets traded to SmackDown. Either way, he should be a major player. We have Rusev, who, I don't know, the WWE seems to be confused on Rusev. At one moment, they want to make him this dominant heel wrestler who dominates his opponents. At then the next moment, they make him like a jobber, a comedic jobber at one point. You know, I think they're really confused about Rusev. His feud with Roman Reigns, it was okay. They had some pretty good matches, but of course it got long, it got boring, it got bland. And now it seems like Rusev has no idea, or the WWE creative has no idea what to do with Rusev, even though he's one of the most talented guys on Monday Night Raw without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion. He can play the heel great. He can also be a good babyface, I think, depending on how they book him. I'd rather see him as a dominant heel. I mean, can you imagine Rusev, the way he was in the beginning of his career, when he was basically unbeatable, going up against somebody like Brock Lesnar? See, that would be something I would look forward to. Now, fast forward to now, Brock Lesnar versus Rusev is going to be a joke. Brock Lesnar is going to destroy Rusev, and I think that's a shame because the WWE dropped the ball with Rusev, and of course, it's never a bad thing to see Lana, you know, standing there next to Rusev. You know, all eyes are always on Lana, you know. We all know that. What else? We have Sheamus and Cesaro. Now they're tag teams. I spoke about them in the other video, even though I think they should both be single stars. Neville. Neville is another guy the WWE has dropped the ball with. He was great at NXT, one of the great NXT champions, and of course makes it to Monday Night Raw. And he does absolutely nothing. I don't really remember anything significant that Neville has done since making his debut on Monday Night Raw. He's had a few good matches, yeah, but he has not won any major titles. He has not had any major memorable rivalries, and it's a shame because Neville is very talented, especially in the ring. He might just be in the top 3, top 5 best wrestlers in the WWE, especially on Monday Night Raw. But the WWE seems to have no idea what to do with him. Braun Strowman, can't forget about Braun Strowman. You know, Braun Strowman has definitely surprised me. He has definitely been a monster since making it to Monday Night Raw. The brand split has definitely benefited Braun Strowman. I was kind of confused as to where he was going to go after the draft or how they were going to book him. But he has been dominant. He has definitely shown that he has potential to be a monster heel on the main event scene, which is a good thing. And of course, we have guys like, let's see, who else do we have? Mark Henry. We have jobbers like Mark Henry, Bo Dallas, who just disappeared again. Then we have Curtis Axel, who is a jobber. Okay, so as far as talent goes, we have Goldberg, of course, so we can't forget about the legend Goldberg. But as far as talent goes, Monday Night Raw is definitely stacked with talent. Okay, Titus O'Neil, I forgot about Titus and Darren Young. So they're stacked with talented guys who can definitely be major players. But the way the Monday Night Raw has been booked, the way that most of these wrestlers have been booked has been illogical, has been pretty stupid in my opinion, and has been pretty weak, and they have missed major opportunities. The rivalries and the stories involved in Monday Night Raw, and especially in the title scene, has not been very good at all, in my opinion. That definitely dropped the ball. They've had good matches, but as far as getting me emotionally invested, nah, I can't really say they have. So Monday Night Raw definitely is a stacked roster, but it's like one of those football teams who has all the talent on the team, but the coach does not know how to use his talent, and they end up being major disappointments and a major bust. That's how I view Monday Night Raw so far. SmackDown. Let me hurry up. This video is getting kind of long, so let me hurry up. SmackDown has AJ Styles as the WWE World Champion. AJ Styles has just been killing it, whether in the mic, his character, in the ring. He has been killing it. Without a shadow of a doubt, he has shown why he is one of the greatest in the world, if not the greatest in the world right now. We have, let's see, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has gone back and forth. Recently, he has definitely stepped his game up, especially in the ring. Still has some moves that I hate. Still has some weak-looking strikes, but he has been incorporating new moves into his repertoire, so I have to give him credit for that. His character has been a little bit off and on, depending on the week. So, but Dean Ambrose definitely is being booked as a major player. Definitely being booked as a top superstar. So you have to give them credit for that. John Cena, of course, it's John Cena. And whenever there's John Cena, star power is on the show. So SmackDown definitely made a good choice of getting John Cena. We have seen a new version of John Cena. Little tweaks to his character since being on SmackDown when he was there. You know, now he's on a break. But I've actually enjoyed seeing John Cena on SmackDown. And I'm actually looking forward for him to come back and I can see him again to pursue the 16-time championship so that he announced that's his next goal. I'm actually excited to see what's going to go down, what's going to happen, and maybe we'll see another John Cena versus AJ Styles. And I think that's going to be a classic. We have Randy Orton. Randy Orton, I think, is a little bit overrated now as far as the wrestler is concerned. He has a boring style, in my opinion. A style that is not really exciting to watch, not entertaining to watch. His character work has actually been pretty good. I guess they're adding different things to his character now with the Wyatt family, which is something good, I think, because Randy Orton was starting to get a little stale, a little bland. They didn't know what to do with him, but now it's good that they actually seems to have a plan with Randy Orton. And of course, Randy Orton is a legend, a present-day legend here in the WWE. We have Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, of course, we all know the story. Talks a big game, has yet really to beat anybody significant when it mattered the most. He has lost almost every feud that he has been in, even though he has talked a big game. And now most people do not take Bray Wyatt seriously, even though I think, you know, he can still be a major player as far as winning is concerned, be taken seriously, but it has yet to happen. Maybe this rivalry with Randy Orton will change that. The Miz has been just knocking it out of the park since being on SmackDown. Since the big talking smack, the dispute he had with Daniel Bryan, he has taken his game to a new level, showing people that The Miz is indeed awesome. Showing that The Miz, not only on the mic where he has been killing it, he has stepped his game up in the ring. And I think it'll be a shame if The Miz is traded to Monday Night Raw and be forced to, you know, be booked to look stupid like most wrestlers of Monday Night Raw. So I think he should stay on SmackDown because he has definitely been maybe the star of SmackDown. Maybe. Baron Corbin has yet to really gain a lot of momentum, but he has definitely showed a lot of potential that he is going to be a major player in the WWE if he is booked correctly. And the fact that he has yet really to get rolling is definitely disappointing, but you know, you can just see he has a talent. His character is he has a great knowledge of his character, and I actually enjoy watching Baron Corbin. His finisher, and to me, is one of the best in the WWE. The End of Days, I love that finisher. Dolph Ziggler, who I used to hate, but now I actually came around just a little bit after his feud with The Miz. I think definitely show them Dolph Ziggler definitely has a spot, a role on SmackDown that fits him. The mid-card role as far as being the Intercontinental Champion or fighting for the Intercontinental Championship opportunities is definitely more up his alley. He has definitely had some good matches as well. He's had a few good promos on SmackDown. So he has stepped his game up because I was one of the main critics of Dolph Ziggler. I still criticize him here and there, you know, when it's needed. But he has definitely stepped his game up as well. We have the Usos. Okay, Kane is there. You know, he's doing his role, being there to try to put over the Wyatts or whatever feud he's involved in. Of course, we have James Ellsworth, who has definitely shocked everybody in being one of the top stars on SmackDown, to be honest. That's kind of hard to say, but he gets bigger reactions than a lot of these other wrestlers like Apollo Crews and Kurt Hawkins and Jack Swagger. I can't believe that James Ellsworth, a jobber, is more over than a guy like Jack Swagger, a guy like Apollo Crews, a guys like Kurt Hawkins, who all three of those guys are talented. They definitely have a role, a spot on SmackDown if they're booked correctly. Not as a major star, but the fact that James Ellsworth is more over than the three of them tells you a lot about them, and less about James Ellsworth. Kalisto made his return. I think he's gonna try to bring that cruiserweight division to SmackDown, which is gonna be awesome to see because the cruiserweight division should be on SmackDown, even though I have my worries because of the time limitations, where I don't think sometimes, we see wrestlers show up 1 week, the next week they're not even mentioned because of the time constraints. And I think that's all. We got, of course, the tag teams that are growing. Okay, so we talked about all of them. So SmackDown has done a great job for the most part at telling their stories and giving us characters for each wrestler that we actually can invest in and care about and see develop. They have dropped the ball a little bit on guys like Apollo Crews, maybe even Jack Swagger and Kurt Hawkins. They have dropped the ball, but for everyone else, pretty much, they have done a great job of getting them over and really getting us emotionally invested. They have put on great matches, especially with AJ Styles, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. So if you're asking me which one is actually better, no doubt in my mind that SmackDown blows Monday Night Raw out the water. Maybe talent-wise, Monday Night Raw maybe just a bit better, but as a whole, including everything, SmackDown has knocked it out the park. They continue consistently to be better than Monday Night Raw. So do you agree with me, yes or no? Which one do you think is better? Raw or SmackDown? Which is more entertaining? Which has better stories? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Let your friends know that Game Days is where it's at. All WWE wrestling discussions here at Game Days. I'm the champ. This is Game Days. We out.